And it seems to be. Okay. Well, heck. Hey Gungy, what's up, bud? How you doing? What's up, Tommy Cass? How are you, Tommy? Mike Grant, plate me daddy. How are you, Mike? Uh, anyone remind me, do any of the Hall of Famers start with blue MP? Anyone remember? I don't remember. Hey, Wet Knife, how are you? How's everyone doing? I don't remember off the top of my head their colors. I think JBL's red, Goldberg is green or yellow, green, and Molly's black. What's up, Scotty? How are you doing, Scotty Go Blue? I'm alright, Mike. I'm alright. I don't remember if any of the Hall of Famers are whatchamacallit, though. Let's go. I'm gonna go with blue. What color's Goldberg? If he's green, maybe I'll change what I was gonna do. He is green. He's green. All color is gonna be better for this, and yeah, we'll go with Goldberg and then Santa. I don't like using the big Santa, and then I'll take the blue move out. You and we don't care about the cross breaks. We want this will work perfectly, actually. I am curious how Roman will do, because, you know, Roman. I have no idea what plates they, or what they tried yesterday either, so. So, what's everyone up to? Everyone having a good Tuesday? How you guys been? Um, got all the plates, to be honest. Some of them I think are pretty crappy. Uh, just the way they work doesn't really translate well. I think shockingly the one that's less good than I thought in the little bit I've messed around with it is the blast plate. I thought that would be much better, but you lose the Titan because it's a primary one. A lot of them function much better in combo with like a Royal Rumble plate, which isn't necessarily great because it adds time. But some of them are like really like some of the plates are really good. Some make a really big difference, but some of them maybe not so much. What's everyone think about the metals and all that jazz? What I'm going for though is like kind of quicker. We might even take this move out and just do 2 clicks. I think would be better, to be honest. And then let's see if Roman can get it done. Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Didn't think it would get it done on Roman. So, I mean, obviously, like, Naomi is awesome. The botch plate actually sucks hard, other than Naomi. And Naomi, it's ridiculous. Otherwise, because so almost everyone that makes a botch full of boards doesn't then destroy the board, right? Because what would be the point of the botches? So her green gems do 300% more damage with the gear, so it really skews it bad, with the gear. So best way I can do this, but it's awesome on Naomi. Why are you not a fan of the metals, Dirty? You do, actually, Mike, which yeah, I knew going into it, right? Like, you need a gem buff and you need to destroy the board, correct? Because just 8 multiply gems isn't enough, right? Um, you can also, um, the bigger the gem buff, if you can translate to that color, even better, right? There's a few possible exceptions that get to borderline okayness. Um, um, so yeah. How much do metals add total? Let's just remove all of these. It changes a lot. You thought it was super helpful? Yeah, Scott. For sure. So the substats are gonna make a difference too. What I didn't go into the substats because, like, I think that's getting even deeper into the woods for some people. People like me love the substats. Love thinking like that. So that was really like kind of basic, right? And when you compare them basic to basic, it's a net less damage. Now, once you start adding substats, like right now, a good set of substats, I can probably get 35 to 40% of a gem color. And with Fury 3s, a good set of substats, you probably can get like 120%. You know what I mean? So that makes up for it and they will hit harder. But at the same time, because everything is percentage based, you can also roll 20% gem defense while you're rolling that. The more interesting thing to me is rolling health, right? Like I would want to roll health on everybody while doing gem damage. Because if you take 20 to 30% health on each of your substats, that's like anywhere from 80 to 120% health. So what a 70 million showboat is going to have 140 million health with a gem damage setup, right? And I there's not that starts to make it a much smaller list of characters that are going to be able to deal 140 million damage, for example. So I do think it's really interesting, the metals. I do think it's going to change a lot, um, in the sense of a lot more strategy and how you set up. It'll be for people that pay attention to it, like to min max and stuff. It adds a lot of variety, I guess. There's still going to be those cards, sorry, official channel posters that just like annihilate people and you don't have to think at all. There'll be plenty of those. I mean, like not as many as now, but for the people that really like dig into it, set their characters up, you're going to run into people once in a while and you're going to be like, WTF, man, what just happened to me? If you're not paying attention. More the big thing is if somebody has 3-star medals. Oh yeah, they'll be incredible. Well, so and that's not even taking into account dirty if you have like a health strap, right? And stuff. And yeah, like showboats in Showdown, you're going to see 200 plus million health showboats no problem. You know what I mean? Like so she has the gear, so I'm just going to use the plate without medals. And I would never put the Green Royal Rumble with this cuz it'll hit hard enough on its own. In my opinion, no reason to slow them down. Anyway, it's gonna be interesting. I think. Um, oops. Let's. This is just to give you guys a baseline without the plate. This is what she would 2-click for without the plate. So you have a baseline to see how much a difference. So that's like it was like 63 million, and that's close to what I do. With a strap and no gear, I do like 54. Well, let's see, Scott. Um, Wait, do you know the rules? Are the rules there like already for the next showdown? Like I haven't I've had a lot going on in real life, so I'm barely keeping up with stuff and trying to I haven't even looked ahead, right? Like so I know we got Steel Cage for boss cuz I saw the icon. Is it confirmed what the Steel Cage rules are for showdown yet? I haven't checked any blogs, looked at anything. I've just been doing it as it comes out. Clay, what's up? Appreciate the flare video. Was able to win every match but the final one. Don't have a defense strap, and he is only 10k talent at the moment. Nice, dude. Nice. No plates or trainers or coaches in Showdown. Well then. For the one going on right now, Scott, I was gonna play like for the Cena Showdown? Or are you talking for the midweek event Showdown? Oh, I love Steel Cage the first time, Rose. It actually made you get creative. Is the defense in the same boat to you, Scott? Do they not have entourage and stuff? I can't remember. Did the defense had the same rules, right? Because if they don't have the same rules, then yeah, that's impossible. Well, not impossible, but much harder. Vader, you just have to use like power gem build with Vader and stuff. If you have Hall of Fame Vader, Waller will be interesting. At least Waller has gear. If you have gear, Striker Brett has power gems too. Unclear about defenses. I assume yes, but we'll see. Okay. Who's I? What was I doing? I'm on dudes. That's the problem. Um, now. So it was like 63 million. And then, so like this plate, though, I don't think this plate is that impactful on anyone other than Naomi. So it was 63 million. And then, you drop these down and then you hit your buff and frickin' one green gem and there's 8 of them is 10 million. So that's an extra 80 million damage on those 8 gems. So like 152 million from Naomi with that plate. Yeah, that's a big deal. So the trap plate is by far the best. Like the most landing spots. I think like there's 13 or 14 different decent people you can use with the trap plate. If that's not even close. I was going through a bunch of them and there's that one I'll probably make an actual video on where I play at least like 10 or 12 like I did for the 2 plates that I got done for the color plates. The trap plate has that many spots, right? Silence gem plate is just really bad. I mean, you can use it on like tech theory, but I wouldn't recommend any with a purple Royal Rumble plate. But why would you do that when you have Shredder sitting there? You know what I mean? Like I can't really think of a reason to say, go get this plate, put this on him, use a purple Royal Rumble. So the silence one's pretty terrible right now. Maybe eventually it ends up okay on somebody. This is pretty terrible on everyone other than Naomi. It's interesting because at first glance you're like, oh, these are like way too strong, but then you start digging into it and you're like, it's not that bad. Um, anyway, what do you guys want to see? Who do you want to see plates on? I'm fine with whatever. I'm quite at my leisure today, so just let me know. What does everyone want to see? You while you're throwing stuff out there, if you want to see something stupid, Macho. What do you want to see on Macho? So Braun needs to be able to make 8 cross breaks, and he starts with 7 MP. So unless there's a 2 red that generates more cross break gems, he needs a middle lane to use it. Sadly. Um, how would you use Powerhouse Braun with the blast plate? You're going after JBL shards? I think I might go after some moments. What mistake is that, Dirty? I didn't watch. I'm not a KO enjoyer. He'll whiff. He'll miss. I can put some medals on. Don't fight Sammy? Yeah. I mean, I probably will on accident at some point today. I do that once every stream, pretty much. Let's like switch this around. Yeah, the plates. I don't know. I like the trap one, but it's really expensive. I might go after some moments. Maybe JBL shards too. I don't know. I have to decide. Usually, I like plates. I think these will be good when they're good, if that makes sense, Mike. Warrior. What about Warrior? What about Warrior, Mike? Warrior, you can use the X break on, but it takes forever. You know, typical Warrior. I have 2 gems. That's probably... I mean, I can manage to miss with KO. Let's see. Yeah, I need another plate on, because I'll miss with KO every time. Like, I hate KO so bad. Yeah, you can hit hard. Ooh, who cares? Warrior's over 100 million. Cool. How many moves did he hit? If it's more than 3 moves, ain't no one got time for that. Right? Like, so you don't especially since one of them's the clothesline. Yes. There is one person the leech one works good on. That would be fun. Yeah, and if it's not for feud, what's the point, you know? You don't want it for showdown either. I promise you don't want to go slow in showdown. That's a massive mistake for showdown. Yeah, I can miss all day with KO. And why am I even doing this? I'm not playing KO. It can hit hard and it's stupid. Someone else can do that. Sorry, there's also stuff going on here I wasn't couldn't plan for here. So I'm very distracted. My mother-in-law had surgery yesterday. Among other things. So the leech plate is weirdly priced. I was talking with that earlier with One True. Actually, we were talking about that. There's one person it's kind of fun on, but it's yeah, Rose. Some things are really weird, Scott. This also has the Austin moment though too. So the beer truck one, which is gonna skew stuff a skosh. We'll look at the prize wall actually. I want to look at the prize wall. Yeah. Uh, absolutely, Scott. Can't remember. Does this need Santa? Let me look. 8. It does need Santa. Okay. No one. What's this yellow move? We're gonna do gem damage because of the multiplies. So we want Showboat Cena. The trap one is very good on a bunch of people. Yeah, but traps take longer to resolve in general. So yeah, I don't know. Normally I'm like really big on plates, but I haven't decided yet how much I care about these. And maybe we'll just go look at the wall now. We can come back to this. Yeah, yeah. Hall of Fame moment is pretty cool. I want that one for Bradshaw, and I mean Farouk, and if I ever get Bradshaw, that's the wrong prize. Well, dummy. All right, so interestingly, so this plate is whoa, not good, in my opinion. Um, Death Row is whatever. It's like a JD drip without the yeet plate to go with it. I have a couple really good trap ones though. This is obviously great on Turtle Ray. This one is not good at all. This one is surprisingly bad. We'll play it if you guys want. Trap is okay, Leech is okay, but their pricing is really high. Then this one is per token, you need to buy all 4. So that's like 10k for R-Truth enters the Royal Rumble. These ones you can get on midweek, don't do that. This is a great moment if you're just this is 1 token if you're going to keep working towards that. The Tribute to the Troops one, if you're going to use Powerhouse Hogan, is important, right? This one is good if you have everything for R-Truth, otherwise it's not really important. Hall of Fame one is awesome. This one's pretty good too for the Austins. This is on midweek. The Wyatt one, I mean, we can look at it and see how important we think that is. TV time moment, is this one even any good for anybody really on this moment? As I recall, it wasn't that exciting when it came out, but I could be wrong. Straps, whatever. And the shards are like this is wild, right? This is what Scott was talking about. 500 Ron shards. Ron is great, especially with 1 gear, but even without. 500 JBL, you know. This is just in what? So confusing. Hey Professor, how are you, bud? Um I had no issue with that pricing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fair enough, Chris. Well, yeah, you just ignore the poorly priced stuff, right? You just ignore the poorly priced stuff and just don't get it. The prize wall, the good thing is there's a lot of stuff, so you can find what has value to you. It's going to be different for everyone, right? Like this kind of thing. I mean, like this one, this makes 0 sense whatsoever at this price. Like, why do they? I don't. Whatever. You know, it depends on you and what you're looking for, really. Um, I thought I was gonna be all about the plates, and the more I play them, the less interesting they are, based on what I already have. I know people will come out that these plates are gonna be insane for, and I know that's gonna happen because it always does, but I don't know. So that's why I usually take plates. Yeah, no problem, Jack. No problem. Glad I helped. Hey, Spider Guard, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up at the moment. If I miss anything, I'm super distracted. Um, nice, Professor. If I have to leave or something, I will. No way in the world. Yeah, how are you, Slim? What do you? I know you like the new metal, Slim. I saw the YouTube comment. I replied to it too, just a little, just before the stream, I think. New metals honestly are more interesting to me than the plates, I think. So let's look at some of the moments, though. What are you guys thinking you're gonna go for when you look at it? What moments are you guys after, if anything? What do you want on the wall? Jersey Live. Which one, Professor? I mean, like the Leech one. Are you talking about? Then combo with like a Royal Rumble plate or what? Trap plate and Hall of Fame moment. Hopefully, nice, Chris. Wyatt moment. Yeah, that's. And I'm assuming with the Black Royal Rumble, that's what I would have thought there. You can't believe I did a Slick Rick video, right? Stone Cold. Most of them need like gem chuckers and stuff to go with them for sure. Got 2 Fury 3s so far. I also have my account pulled up. I figured I'd do some showdown and show you the medals I've got so far. We could take a look at that. Beard bath moment for Taker Ministry. Yeah. So some of the moments, like the Wyatt one was mentioned. Who do you want the Wyatt one for in particular? Who said the Wyatt one? We'll kind of go through them. What's up, Tiger King? Gems do 50% more, multiplies 50% more, protects 150% more, 10 more row breaks. It's really good for Nikki. As I recall, that one would be sweet for Nikki. You want it for Julius? Julius? 50% more gem damage? Okay. I can see that for Julius. So the problem with Pig Boy, though, one true. Wait, well, how are you running Pig Boy post 99 MP actually? I know you actually kind of like Pig Boy. Um, you forget? Like, so the I was looking at the row break plate with him. If you get that moment, you actually can't get the multis down from that. Um, I don't see a. This is the problem is the 7 MP with a middle lane. You can get there. Otherwise, you have to choose. I know you're not using a sub. These are big leech gems. I know you wouldn't double down it. So I guess the multiply gems would get pretty big, huh? In general, with both moments. You get 4 from one, um, and then 50% from those, and then the gems. Yeah, it's the trap plate on Dakota is like drip light, right? It's like drip light. So it works pretty well. It's a good alternative for people that want to do that. If they don't have an OG drip plate and they want to do that. A lot of them, if you're just procking the drip plate once, obviously this would be better. If you're procking the drip twice, it's not. Dakota, you can proc it 3 times, you know? So there's that. So Nikki is the one the moment it would be really fun for, because then you can do the row break nonsense. This, and then just hit the finisher, and it does a bajillion row break damage. So like this one with the moment and the row break plate would be stupid, because you don't even need an MP trainer. I mean, like, what? You want to see that? That works for me. I don't have Nikki yet, but that would be fun. Look, that was what I wanted to. This is the build I wanted to play with her, but I knew I wasn't gonna get any of the stuff, and she looked fun that way to me. Plus, Bianca got a row break trainer update too. So this'll hit super hard. Missouri has 6 to 10 inches of snow. Good times. So Sarge is gonna be great on there. And who's row break damage trainer? Besides Sarge, there's a damage trainer too. One of the Wyatts, right? Yeah, there we go. Huskus the pig boy. Holy mokies. The other thing is, did anyone use these ones? That's 2 million per row break. Yeah, Sheik? Does Sheik do more than pig boy? Can't remember. Does Sheik do more than pig boy? Or does he just generate? He's like 140 something. How are you doing, by the way, Corey? Did I say hi? Alright. It doesn't generate, so gem damage. So let's look. I thought he gets a weird number. This is ridiculous. You know what? I don't care. I'm not scrolling through that again. I don't care. F this game for not having a search for that. That's just stupid. Like, I can't do that on this account. Not happening. 100%, and then Bianca generates more. Now, what's up, Telvin? For the love of Pete, man. This is I'm not going to get started. Nope. Don't get started. Don't get started. You're fine. You're fine. Everything is fine. All right. Just for fun, before I put that on, I always want to see this. Be fun. Before, let's just do this. Let's battle. It really is, Jason. And the bad thing is, on this account, everyone is the same rarity. Like on my own account, I kind of know where they're at. Are you serious, AK6? Depends on the moment and the plate, Rusty. Um, there is some really not that interesting plates. In my opinion, they just don't do anything, make anyone any. It's complicated, I guess. Not really complicated. they're strong, but they're super situational, like a lot of plates are. And so in a lot of cases, you can't really even take full advantage of them. So I'm going to do this without the new plate first, the new row break, and then I'll do it with it. Yeah, Leech Plate one would be the most fun, and that one is like ridiculously priced. It's just silly. This is also Nikki's fast build of her builds because it's so 23 gems at what? At 3.323 million. That's like 63 million before you even blow anything up. Yikes. 74 million before she even blows up the board. And you can't, the thing with that is you can't stop that, right? That row break damage isn't affected by defense and stuff. So you can't even, that's like 72 million damage that you can't mitigate. There's no way to stop that. No MP trainer needed. That's without any plates. Okay, that moment in Nikki is stupid. That's the way, that's for sure. That she's fun that way too. Like that's really good, obviously. Um I feel like maybe the Wyatt moment on Nikki might get me, that would get me to not play Chelsea, I think, to be honest, because you can't stop that. And it doesn't need MP trainers. It would get me to not play Chelsea. So I kind of like that moment. I don't have Nikki yet, though. Hi, Stinger. Oh, Lord knows what you said in there. This just adds a little bit of flavor. Another 24 million. That's like, what, 100? I don't think so, Rusty. Um, mm-hmm. That the first one was out, the row plate, Corey. So Rusty, the problem with the Royal Rumble plates is they add more time. Yes, they add more damage, but they add more time, so it's not ideal. Like that's the way I look at it. Anything that slows makes me take more time is not preferred. I mean, you have to when you need the damage, right? Yeah, Jack. If you got Nikki, I think the moment. I mean, so the other thing is too when you look at her, you here watch Jack. So with the moments, this isn't exactly a difficult trainer setup. Mercy's the hardest one. This is without strap. The Royal Rumble plates are great, but I try not to fall in love with gem chuckers because it does the opposite of what I want to do. So you don't even need a strap to take out a showboat, Jack, with the moment. I don't know. No MP trainer needed and no strap. I don't know what else to tell you. That seems kind of good. Yeah, yeet. That seems kind of good. Yeah, so to One True's point, it's very rare. 50% is what you get most of the time on those plates. At best 100%. And it has to line up right. So it just really depends. Also, like, it depends how you play the game, right? If you just oh, Stone Cold, don't use anyone's sub. But that is with both moments though, Stone Cold. That is with both moments. So keep that in mind. No, not me, Sandman. Professor's doing one afterwards. We're gonna rate him and he's doing one. Yeah, she doesn't need the plate. It's more the moment for sure, right? Like the plate just adds extra, Chris, that you don't need. I mean, she's going over 100 million with the plate. Well, you don't need right now. Let's clarify that. You don't need right now because if you start getting those health percentages, people are going to get some really big health pools on the metals. You know, I don't mind it in a certain way, Sandman, but usually I just want to talk about the game, play the game, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Typically. I mean, right, Rusty? People say it doesn't matter. Um, the speed, but there. Hey, Sean, how are you? But there are lots of times when even an extra few seconds makes a difference. Um, and it's dumb, but it's true. Well, we can try the crossplate on Raphael. I will do that. As long as we're on the moment here. Let's do this, and then what's her face didn't exist then. It does, right? If you figure, let's say you're running 7, right? If you run 7 and you make a better choice on all 7 that you run, yeah, Rusty. I'm gonna do the cross break on Ray after I do Howdy with the moment since we're covering the moment. Yeah, that's why it's important to partner with somebody fast, and also why it's important for line jumping to be okay in factions. Both of those reasons, Chris. Factions should encourage line jumping because the faster you get through them and turn them over, the better. You should be taking your fastest. You should be doing your fastest wins first, right? To get speed, and if you know you're slower than your partner, be a good partner. Then just jump in and get your fastest wins again right away, right? Then you're everyone's cycling through quickly. That's how I look at it. That's how I've always looked at it, though. Let's use mellow here, just trying to do this a different way. I just wonder if this is fast enough. Yeah, Sand, no one loses when you lane jump. Literally. Just win your crap and get it done quickly. Yeah, I do, Brother Ray. You want a link for it? It's my most recent one. I can get you a link easy enough. It's super easy win. You can win at any level with Slick Rick. There's your link. Would you rather eat barbecue for breakfast or pastries for dinner? I think I'm gonna go barbecue for breakfast. I generally like meat a lot. Yeah, barbecue for breakfast, Chic. Good question though, as always. How are you, Iron Sheik? I hope you're doing well, buddy. You guys, so I'm gonna explain why. Not that everyone needs to know about my life necessarily, but I'm gonna explain why I'm kind of struggling right now. So, I don't know. Some of you know my mother-in-law lives with us. I don't know if you guys know, but she fell almost, gosh, 6 months, 9 months ago. She shattered her arm where it connects to the shoulder, sheared it clean in half, and um, the initial doctors refused to say she needed surgery. They said it'll just heal. Literally, her arm sheared off, and the bone was just hanging out, like not in place, right? So it's taken 9 months ish, 6 to 9 months, just to get to the point where she can have surgery. Okay. Um, she can't do a lot of things for herself, and insurance won't pay for her to be in a full time facility. at all. So we take care of her, right? Um, she gets the surgery, and to qualify for 90 days in a facility for her insurance to pay, she has to have 3 overnights in a hospital. And then insurance will pay for 90 days of in a assisted living facility where they can take care of her 24/7, help her rehab and stuff. But she needs 3 overnights in a hospital. So surgery is yesterday, and my wife's a nurse. She makes sure over and over that she's in overnights and not under observation at the hospital. Because there's a different thing. If you spend the night at the hospital under observation, it doesn't count for your insurance um, as an overnight. Even though it's an overnight in the hospital, it's just for observation. So it doesn't count. You don't qualify. So she over and over made sure, yes, she's going to be overnight. Yes, everything's fine. Yes, everything's fine. So she had her surgery last night, and today, this morning, find out that they put her overnight under observation. So now, very likely, her insurance won't pay for 3 nights in the hospital, more than 3 nights in the hospital, right? So almost for sure, she's going to have a total shoulder replacement surgery as someone who is already falling and can't take care of themselves. And now she's going to be not able to go to a facility. So that's why, and my wife just found out she was messaging me. So that's why I'm so upset. And I'm not going to get started on how crappy the healthcare system is. But yeah, so basically, it's been almost a year of her in constant pain. And then she finally gets the surgery, and now she's not going to be able to go to a facility where she can rehab and stuff. And then on top of that, that puts a ton of strain on everyone in the house, right? Because you're trying to help and pick up slack, and it's very difficult. So yeah. Anyway, if I'm a bit off, that is why. Also, like I said, off and on, the past 3 weeks I've been going through stuff, and this is some of it. So it's just been really difficult of late. So sometimes I miss some videos recently and stuff like that, but yeah, do the best I can. Anyway, not to be a Debbie Downer, but no, it's life, man. So let's see what that's a pretty easy 2-click for Howdy. I don't know how much damage that was, Gem, like 28 was that? I didn't notice. I don't really know. 28 million Gem. Thanks, Jack. Let's go against a Showboat. I need more health. That's much faster than the other stuff. Yeah, Sheik. I get that, man. He's just trying to speed Howdy up, guys, because, like, his other build hits hard, but it's not super fast. I appreciate that, Sheik. You're a good dude. Sorry, a good dude. So he's just trying to get away without the multiply move, and speed it up. Maybe it is. Yeah, this is the row break plate, Chris. I eliminated one move, right? Just trying to speed it up. Since Jack was interested in the moment anyway because he has Nikki. I mean, and obviously you don't need the row break plate once you go to this move, and then you don't need this, and then you can put Pig Boy on, and it just gets dumber, but a little bit slower. Right now you do Pig Boy. Now you take the row break plate off. What other plates, Corey? I did this in the wrong order, not that it matters. Yeah, it's like what, over 100 million that way? Derek, you won't upset me. I did a here. Here's your video. You can beat it super easy any level. There you go. Yeah, that's no plate. Yeah, so I think that moment's really good for Howdy, and it's really good for Nikki, right? So um Rusty, what did you want to see? I know I'm running the Ray plate. I got Rusty, what did you want to see? So who wanted to see the Ray plate? You still here on, or not the Ray plate, but Ray plate with the cross break plate? You're still here? What's not enough to activate the Jade plate? Oh, the multiplies? No, yeah. Um, if it was enough, it should. On Hall of Fame DDP? Yeah, yeah, what do you want to see specifically, Rusty? Um, let me know what all you want to see while I'm setting Ray up. We can do that. Is Ray Person even still here? Ray Person may not even still be here. Right on, Sean. Cross breaks. No, we want green gem damage. No, any color gem damage. This is what we want for sure, Goldberg. And then we're going to have some multiply gems at 300% gem boost. So I think we want to double down on that. With the multiply coaches, to be honest. Whatever, it doesn't matter what color. Just grab them. Nice. That would do it, Stone Cold. Yep, absolutely. Oh, this is a really good one. Lots of reds. That's 12 million for each red. 126 million, no chucking gems, much faster. Both gears rusty? One gear or both gears? That's 100. Yeah, so yes, Corey. If you have them, this obviously speeds him up considerably because you don't chuck gems, right? So you use the Shades of Rain to get 100%, this to get your multiplies, no gem chucking. That speeds it way up, and I mean, you'd hit harder with a Red Royal Rumble. There's no question. If I take Shades of Rains off and throw a Red Royal Rumble, I'll hit harder, but it'll be slower, right? And this is just so it's 2 clicks and a swipe and no gem chucking going on. Now, there's going to be some variance depending where the multiplies go, of course. This one, none are on reds, for example. But still 90 million. Do you have Goldberg? Do you have Ron? So yeah, Corey, this is the way I would run him this way. This plate is built for Ray. Super. This makes him considerably faster once you don't chuck the gems. Somebody got a timer or want to time it? We can time it if someone has a timer handy. Let me know. Check Discord. All right, Stone Cold. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 120 million. And done. To when the gems go out, by the way. Out to the 3 counts done is what we go to. Anything around the 14-second area is super, super good. 19? Okay. 14 seconds is super duper good. 19 is pretty good. 14 is like when you start really, really locking in. But it saves him a bunch of time from chucking the gems. So, all right, Rusty, you want to see DDP with the countdown set? Um, you got the JBL moment too? Because I can't remove it, obviously. I didn't realize. I forgot he was on that one. Does it even do anything for him? Not really. No, it does nothing for him anyway on this build set, just the power gem set. You have that moment? Oh, I hate you. And you want to see with the countdown gems, you said? So this, and then the finisher? This one? What you wanted to see? Alright. And that gets the reds. Cross? Yeah, I can put cross on, bud. If you would like. And you said Oscar, right? Why do you want Oscar, Rusty? Rusty. So, Rusty, Oscar won't add damage anywhere because he doesn't have a per countdown damage move, right? The countdowns go off and they deal 360k damage, and nothing affects that, sadly. If they did, Oscar would be awesome for this. But that's like a locked in, untouchable damage that doesn't get improved, which is unfortunate. Oh, then let's just make sure that that's the case. Um, Showboat Solo will help to the tune of 3 extra gems at 360k. So that will add 1,000,000. Showboat Solo will add 1,000,000. Rusty, let me just make sure that it does indeed work that way. Because if it didn't, it would be double. He could use, yes, but he was asking about this move, Spider Guard. This move set. He absolutely can. You can use the gem buff move, yes, 100%. If you have both gears. And that might be more effective, Rusty, but I was just showing him, Rusty, what he was asking for, Spider Guard. But yeah, I think he can. We'll look at that. So you can see he only does 24 million, Rusty. She doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't change that. The red gem buff is definitely what you want. And then not Asuka. Right here. And then you do, let me see, he's 4, right? 4. Should be black. Yeah, that would be. So if you have both, No, you need 3 black MP. So if there's a 2 black and then red gem damage, that would be fine. But I don't know if there's a black and red. She's black gem. So that should get us there. No, we want more than that because we want to hit the finisher. I'm sorry, we need 4. We need woods. Because you need to be able to get the finisher loaded. Because we need the countdowns, right? So we definitely need woods. I'm sorry. Apologies. I'm very distracted right now. And scrolling simulator. Okay. And then on the back end, we just want all red gem damage. So Bailey's 40%. Actually, yes. That's what percent, and then Bailey's 40. Go ahead with the jade plate. Yep. All right. Bang. This gives you enough enough MP to get everything off turn 1. And then we can add the Royal Rumble for you, Rusty. So now you get the countdown gem damage, and you get the buff, and you get the reds going out. It's very nice. And that's 50 million before the Royal Rumble. And as you said, you have the red as well. So red with the Jade, you're probably going to go like 80, I bet, with the Royal Rumble on that one. It's really easy gameplay as well, right? So it's pretty cool. What's up, B10? How you doing? Oh yeah. Well, he's. I got something for you with Brutus. Yeah, 82 million, Rusty, with the Royal Rumble. What? Why do you want to play Showboat Brutus? Is there a reason? Question mark. That would be my question first. All right. As far as Brutus goes, though, not this person because he has traps. Mm. CS which tour? There's like 50 bajillion tours on. I need help. Which tour do you need Showboat Brutus on? How do I get more fighters without spending real money? Keeples. And join a faction. That does well. Those two things are your best avenue. Yeah, B10. You need all 4 to get the bonus. Yeah, it's so you know what the key pulls are, right, Housey? Basically, you're gonna get superstars slowly. You get a free one every month for logging in at the start of the month. This one, it's Jersey Cat Live, right? All right, Rusty. So here is plate gameplay with the, we'll do, Rusty, what do you got plate-wise? Do you have a black Royal Rumble? Okay. So I'll show you this with the Barber's Blades. I'm pretty sure you have the Barber's Blades. And then I will show it to you with the new plate, the new trap plate, in case you get that. But this is what I was cooking up with Brutus earlier. So you guys know his finisher's bugged, it doesn't work right, right? I don't know if you know this, but that's the case. His finisher's bugged, it doesn't work right. You have both Brutus gear? So the purples just don't hit hard with Brutus. No matter what you do, you put a whatever plate it's on, they just don't hit very good. So both gears, he has 4 MP. We need, yeah, okay, 4. We need 7 and, hold on. It'd help if I do this right. We need 7 and 6 black, so that's perfect. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna do this. 6, 6, 4, 4. We need 10. So this is, that's loaded with that. We're gonna go mellow. And then, okay, this is gonna be Santer. All right. And then let me reevaluate because my brain isn't working. So the 6 is loaded. The 7 needs 1 more purple. And we're gonna focus on black gems. Is there purple and black? Black MP. No, or black. This is what we want. Never mind. No, we need purple. Is there purple MP and then black gem damage or purple MP in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so. So it doesn't really matter. Actually, then I'm gonna do this differently. There's purple and black MP, right? Then we don't need Santa and it'll work better. I think there's purple and black MP. Goldberg's not purple, is he? Goldberg is green. Goldberg's green. We need 1 more purple MP. Is Ron purple? I don't remember what color Ron is. JBL's red. I remember because I don't have him. Purple, blue. Blah, 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 blah. I want to try and not use Santa. Where is, what's his face? Ron, that's this, no, purple and green. Nope, looks like not. So we'll just go with the 2 purple. It's fine, it doesn't matter. We'll do it that way. And then black gem damage on the back end. Doesn't matter who. Previous, it's probably in there, right? Sure, Boogeyman, why not? Okay. All right. All right, Rusty. Person that asked about Showboat Brutus, are you still here? We can check his tour out if you're still here. What's up, Restate? See, the purple doesn't work great. That's only 46 million, Rusty, so not good, right? But the trap plate did better, a lot better, if you get the trap plate. The new one. That did much, much better. Where else I gotta go? I don't know, man. I don't know your life. I don't want to pretend like I do. The trap plate hits much, much better. But DDP is looking like it's probably going to be a better pick for you, but it's also apples to oranges because one's a striker and one is a trickster. Mm-hmm. That's how it hits harder. But not necessarily faster, because when you fill the 4 rows up, it forces the gems to go in all in one spot. It goes a little bit faster. I don't know if that makes sense, but here, no, where's the stupid trap one? It's got a trap icon on it. It looks like a birthday cake, and it's got a trap icon on it. How am I that blind? Start at the top. Slow down. Silence. There it is. You said Brutus wasn't that safe for you, though, did you not? I am blind. I know. I don't watch my videos, though, to answer your question. I'm very old. I'm not that far. A month, less than a month from 45. It's too bad the finisher doesn't work right on him. Yeah, Rusty. So this way you won't miss. $67, still not great. I don't really I like Ozzy more than Brutus, to be honest. Yeah, restate. Probably a little bit. No plates, yeah. Luckily, though, there's some good ladies that have yellow. Just have to turn one might be difficult, but so not quite as hard that way, Rusty. I mean, it's safer, right? But that's a lot. That's a big commitment. I feel like Ozzy's a better Brutus, to be honest. But there's that. Did the person? Oh yeah, Showboat guy is still here. For I haven't looked at show. What level is your Brutus, buddy? Your show. Excuse me, Showboat Brutus. And which tour is it? The not this one. Um, it's this not this one. Gosh, there's a lot of tour. This one. Which one needs Brutus, guys? Hard. Thanks, One True. That's so helpful. The Silver Tour. You don't have anyone else? And what? Yours is 6-star bronze. 6-star bronze? Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, that's Hall of Fame. You mean the hard node? You must mean hard mode. Hard mode. Yes, silver, hard. Okay. Oh boy, for 200 cake pieces, huh? It's too short, man. No, let's see what he can do. Let me look. Do you have plate to play with? Reheal gem, 6 random into yellow. What? Do you strap to play with? I mean. Well, that doesn't do any damage. It just heals. Does he have damage per heal gem somewhere? Right here. 18k per heal gem? FML. Does Seth have a strap? Seth has a strap. And he's got Santa, so you're not cheesing it defensively. What in the bloody blue? Does this do damage? That will... No, this just makes them. Does anything do damage with him? Leeches was my favorite gem type in the game when they came out. I loved the idea of leeches. It's just been super disappointing. The heck, man? How much damage is on his sub? 20,000? Well, this is a pile of dog crap. Bruh. Not worth it for 200 cake. Not worth it for 200 cake. This one. Save it for the end. And if you're 200 cake away, where's the yellow come from? What the? I guess that? Jeez, dude. Yeah, like, just life is too effing short. You'd have to run it like this. Hope to get to that. That's not doing any damage. These are heal gems. Did they fix it? Do you do damage when the heal gems break at least now? Yeah. Right, Sean? Holy crap, he's terrible. Rusty. One other question, Rusty. Do you have a Tama plate? Powerhouse Vader, just toss a... You do have a Tama plate? Powerhouse Vader has really high move damage and really high gem damage. You're gonna do the green destroy, the green choose red moves, and the red finisher. And then use a strap that's Fury with a red percentage move damage strap. And you should easily be able to beat stuff with Powerhouse Vader. He's got a 300% buff to all gems on that finisher, and it hits hard on top of it. So you should have no issues without Hall of Fame Vader. Well, then you're not doing Hell mode either, Broken. Pretty simple answer. How are you, by the way? All right, Rusty. One other thing with Brutai, then. If you have the Tama plate, this hits harder. Do you have the purple Royal Rumble plate, though? You have a bunch of them. I don't know if you have the purple Royal Rumble plate. You need the purple Royal Rumble plate, too. I should have specified. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. Ignore that. I didn't say anything. They're the same. Yeah, you need the purple Royal Rumble plate. Only red and black. Okay, then forget it. We won't do that. It works better with the Tama and the purple Royal Rumble. Okay. What are we doing next? There was... Ah! This I thought was actually interesting since we're on the trap plate. I'm good, Broken. Actually, that's a total lie. I'm super crappy, but thank you for asking. Naomi with the botch plate is exciting in my opinion. If you want to hit for more than 120 million without gear and no other plates, then yeah. The botch one is cheap enough that it's worth it for Naomi alone, I think. Because it's not good on anyone else. It's straight garbage on everyone else. Alright, this is actually pretty good. Shockingly. It's actually really good. Maybe not shockingly. But this is really good and lets you use Apollo if you're an Apollo fan. You won't need the gear with the plate, B10, but yes. And the botch plate is the cheapest one on there. So I think that one's probably, I don't know how much I end up with, but yeah, it's that, and the silence one is the cheapest. Silence one is really bad though. Would not recommend until they make somebody that it's good for, which will probably be the day after the prize wall goes down, so we all can feel like idiots for not getting it. Any of the zombie ones work since, you know, yellow is CM Punk and most of us don't have him. I'll just use a regular zombie one. But this is awesome. This is actually better than the drip build because it's faster. So trap plate, Piper plate. Mm-hmm. Exactly broken. So Lex with silence. I mean, you can make theory work, but why would you bother with Shredder out there available for free and having to pay currency for the silence plate? Shredder's just way better with way less, so. But you can make tech theory work, but at tech it's not worth it. If it was a different class, maybe. So this is cool because you can basically ensure all of your multiplies go above your doodaddies here when you put the trap. So put that down first, Piper plate, prokids. Then you put your traps on the left side here, right? It leaves very few spots. But look at, there was 2 spots that a multiply could go, and I managed to hit one of them. Anyway, it's fine. It doesn't matter. And then you just destroy. Bam. And hit for 93 million. So I really like the trap plate on Apollo. Just FYI. That's pretty good. You guys want to see again? Animations are still a little bit long, but he's fun. He is not the best showboat, though. And oh my gosh. I got 2 there. Whatever, game. Just go. This is why it doesn't matter. He's still going to hit hard. But that's what. Oh, that's a huge cascade. 88 million. So yeah, it's good on Apollo. There are better showboats, though, even with it. But it's good on Apollo. You want to keep with the Rocky theme? I'm glad you asked. Sadly, though, I have some unfortunate news. This one needs a middle lane. But I don't care because it's Rocky. You need 1 extra MP or black MP. But I want to do it just because I feel like it. Uh, Jack. So the thing is, moment is for this. I'm going to be really cheesy with this. Moment is for a moment in time, basically, right? Those moments are very short shelf life, and they're for basically usually 1 or 2 superstars. You know what I'm saying? The plate is good long term. The reality of the situation is long term, the plate is the better play, right? But right now, I mean, the plates don't necessarily feel great. That being said, I feel like to take Naomi to a level where she took like 3 moves, hits for like 130 million without the gear, to me is probably worth it, right? Like, because I don't have her gear. Um, I feel like that's probably worth it. Because it's similar to a moment in that we're making one person better. But then I have the plate for later on in case it's ever useful again. You know what I mean? This also has the moment though, so if you don't have the moment, this isn't as big a deal, right? And this allows you to make up for if your things go over there. $75 million with Rocky, but it needs a middle line. But if you're a Mark and you want to play your Rocky stuff, you can. It's not the best, but at least the damage is decent, right? So back to your question about the moment versus the plates, Jack. I think so when you look at the plates, I think the botch plate I'll pay 12.5. Um I'll pay 12.5 for to make Naomi top very very good. I will pay 12.5 currency. That seems like pretty good value there, right? That one makes sense to me. But that being said, I would love to get this moment. So the Hall of Fame moment. So Ron with one gear. I don't Naomi play. Oh, okay. So Ron with one gear, right? Um allows you to do this for what's this for? Gear is 4, that's 8. So you can do like a couple different things. Yeah, I want this one. Why am I so blind? Okay. Gold gear doesn't matter for this. Yeah, among other things. Yes. Plates don't matter. None of these plates are doing anything. That's 67 million with one click. You can also see 4. You can also run it this way. Just wait. There's more ways you can do it. You can also put Sherry here. And this is better damage, by the way. And you can put Santa here. That also one clicks. About the same. 68, I think it was. And then there's one other thing you can do. And this is without substats. You can get over 70 one click, and then you add feud. If you run feud steps, you're probably over 75 million with one click. If you're a step buyer. But you can also try, because sometimes this works better, you need to try Then Even Sherry, and that's Rowan, because of the percentage based. He's like a zombie coach on steroids. Um, so you always try him and see if he works better once the multiplies get really high like this. Because he had 75%. What's up, Alan? How are you? About the same, 68 million. Um, so I think the moment's great, and that's not to mention if you're fine two clicking, then it just goes all sorts of crazy. If you're fine two clicking, like holy heck, you just switch this to this and this to this and this to this, and then you put the Seth plate on we all got for free. Thank you, Scopely, for your mess up. We love you. So one gear moment, Seth plate, two clicks if you're not fine with that. Get another 50%. You get the bigger multiplies. Boom, boom, boom. Yikes. 85. So if for some reason you don't think the one click's enough, you have the two click in your back pocket. That's not even to say what this moment does for JBL and JBL's best set. I don't have JBL. I wish I did. This moment, I think, just adds that little bit of extra that makes it awesome. For those two in particular. So I think on the prize wall, as far as value, I think I'm a big fan of that moment. So when I look at this prize wall, you know, as much as I hate Hall of Famers, I feel like this year's crop was actually quite good. The gear was much more obtainable than normal. So, boy, at 20K, that's hard not to want that one. You know, because so Ron, one click, what Ron can do one click is like lights out better than any striker, assuming you get the win, right? And this just brings it up that little bit extra that you're gonna just beat most people all the time. Just leave showboats alone, right? And the speed alone you gain from just being able to do one click. Not to mention he's Hall of Fame. So extra credit for being usable in Showdown, you know? So I think like, if you got JBL and Ron, and if you got JBL, uh, as long as we're on this, we were talking about the metals and stuff, and how, when I showed Nikki how she was metal proof, you know what I mean? Like from the metals they have, JBL's the same way. There's only one way I would run JBL. I didn't do a preview on him, I know, but there's literally only one way I would run JBL. It makes him just you literally don't need to check for anything, right? If you run JBL this way. Um he's just gonna do what he do. Is that the one I want? No, I don't want purple. I do not want black. No, hold on. What is it? Where's the where are you? This is the one I want. And it's also got the reversal built in, so you can be annoying AF, right? And I'll just do this without gear. So here, Gem damage doesn't matter on this one. So you're yellow to start, and then we want right. This is the only way I would run him. Did somebody put a mobile trainers on him? Yes. Yes. Yep. Correct, B10. Absolutely. All those worthless KO plates you have sitting around? Not anymore. There's one that has some worth. Get yourself a move damage strap. Nope. Not immobiles and multiplies. Takes longer. This is like no one can stop you this way. Much safer, much faster. You don't need to check for anything. This is the only way I would run him. Take down twos because they're not in demand. Doesn't touch the board. Beautiful. A worthless plate that you don't care about. Yeah, this is... Unfortunately, this account has the gear. How much does this add? Gems do 200% damage, does nothing. We're ignoring the MP. So, yeah, this is chef's kiss right here. You don't have to touch the board. You just click this. Then you click this. And then you have 2.39 million per immobile times 36. 2.39 times 36. That's 86 million damage. And then 7 million and 3 million. So that's 96 million damage that they can't nerf. Total. Just like that. So yeah, I like that moment a lot. If you have Ron, or if you have JBL, or if you have both. And if you have the gear, then you just take off this and add another immobile trainer here. If you have one gear. Not that you need it, but then you're over like 100 million with that. You know what I mean? You just add one more immobile guy. It's a good moment, right? So this is where we start talking about plates versus moment. Did you guys see how hard Naomi hits? She hits for like over 120 million with just this plate. I think this is really good value just for Naomi if you don't have her gear. Or if you want extra credit with her gear. I'm a big fan of this, right? So this is really good value. Not crazy about this, because I think it's terrible on just about everybody right now, but it's super cheap, and you know they're going to make somebody that you're like, oh, dang, because you can actually combo this with the silence plate, the Bailey plate. So at some point it's going to be good, I'm sure. I just don't know when that point is. X-Break is gosh awful on everyone other than Zombie Punk. On Zombie Punk, though, it's very, very, very good. Very good. This one is, I don't know if there's anyone I even like this one on. I thought this was going to be really good. I don't like it. Yeah, this is, we did Turtle Ray with this one. 120 million, 110 million. Super good on Ray. Gumsy for sure. Right? Really good on Ray. Trap is good on a ton of people, but they're using traps. And this one is fun. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. I didn't show you the leech one is fun, but I don't appreciate the pricing on it. Yeah, Road Break is interesting for the Wyatt people, for sure. If you feel like they need more oomph, yeah, Jabroni. The moment I would argue is better though. Probably if you're getting the Road Break, but the moment is more expensive, right? So the moment makes Nikki a freak, and it also makes Howdy much faster, so you don't need to mess around with all of his other antics by placing the traps and all of that, if that bothers you. But it is that moment is more expensive, right? So there's that. What was I? Oh, the leech one. Yeah, leeches do suck. Huge. Literally, leeches suck. You see, never mind. I'm I'm like a child. No, it doesn't make Rosie good because he converts. The problem is if you convert, then you also need like a gem chucker to go over the top of them. Right? Yeah, you know me, Gumsy. Let's go faster. Let's go faster. But this I think is fun. Thanks, King Xerxes. Appreciate it. This I do think is fun, but do keep in mind this has the Austin beer truck moment. So that's adding to this for sure. 200% yellow gem damage and 100% yellow move damage. But this is quite fun. With the leech build. The leech plate. Most of the rest of them with the leeches, not as exciting. So far. This one I want this one just because I like leeches, but they almost always suck. No, Naka it doesn't work because he overwrites them. If you're talking about trap Naka, when you make the traps, it tends to overwrite them. Oh, super easy, Gumsy. You can beat it with no effort. There you go, bud. All right, so let's just do Austin here with the leech plate itself. You can beat it in a few minutes tops, all of it, Gumsy. Yep, you can beat it with a 4-star silver, Gumsy. Watch the video; it's like 3 minutes long. You can beat it all with a 4-star silver. Really, King Xerxes? Oh, that's too bad. Unless you're, enjoying your break, in which case, good for you. Really, I'm not playing Gumsy. You can beat it all with a 4-star silver. Are you, Jack? Oh. Now's not a good time to be on break. Oh, well, that's a good reason, King Xerxes. You must be are you where the river overflowed the banks? No problem, Gumsy. NOD botch gem plate. I mean, if you gotta use a sub B10, it's not... Mm, yep. Mo is there. My faction leader, King Xerxes, is there too. You're the spot where the river overflowed the banks. He sent a bunch of pictures, man. That looks like it's really bad. I think in this case, we do need multiply. Obviously, Z-Punk would be better because he's also yellow gems. But most of the problem with leeches, guys, is they convert the leeches. So then nothing overwrites them. So then you also need a Royal Rumble plate to partner with it. In this case, he makes the leeches and then doesn't convert. He turns the whole board into yellow, right? So that's rather useful. You could also put the LA Knight bite plate on this build and get another 100% without adding a gem chucker. So we'll try that. But again, do remember this does have the beer truck moment as well. And that and the leech plate would be a healthy amount just to be able to have fun with Austin 316. Does more than, I don't know how much, but it did more than his 67 million health. Which is hilarious. Also, I hate the way this Santa gear looks. Yeah. I get that, King Xerxes. That sucks, dude. I'm really sorry, man, that you're going through that. So if you have the beer truck moment and you love Austin, this one is pretty fun, in my opinion. 8 of those at, what's that, 3.6 million? So 3.6 million times 8 is what, 24, like 27 million just in that. And then the leeches are pretty big on him, actually. So 27 million plus, what is 27 times 700,000? 19 million. So you're at like 40 million plus what, all these plus this, whatever. 419. What's that? 419 times like minus 841. Another 17 million. So you must be like doing like 70 million ish. That's why I do it, Gumsy. It's my shtick. This must be around 70 mil. I don't know. It's a lot. So, I mean, like, and that's fast. I kind of like that, to be honest. I honestly, I kind of really like that. But you do need the beer truck moment and the other one. But the good thing is, and the leech thing, I don't know why the leech plate is so expensive. As far as stupidness, Julius with the trap plate takes him back to pre-nerf numbers, but 2 moves instead of 3, right? Oh, dude. I'm so sorry, Xerxes. That's terrible. Maybe, if they even thought of that one, true. I mean, do you think they thought of it? I don't know how much faith I have in them that they think of all of that stuff. But maybe. You think they thought of it? Okay. But Austin is probably the best spot for the leech plate, and it actually makes it fun. Well, that's good, King Xerxes. If I can be a distraction, I am happy to be that. You know what? Let's just go full stupid. Why not? Let's just go full stupid. Let's get another 50%. When are we getting make it? Yeah, I know. Make Godfather great, right? So, Julius. I mean, no, we're going to use the Tama plate. What the heck am I doing? Yeah, Tama plate. We'll use Tama plate. And not go against Sammy. You never go full stupid. Until you do. And I think Julius is why why the trap plate's so expensive, right? It's like, yeah, this is gonna be dumb, guys. Just so you know. No, there's no one I hate running into in feud. If they have defensive CSS or something stupid like that, I'll just use somebody to go through them. 200 million for Julius in 2 clicks now. Yep. I don't mind running into you. So far the it sucks, Chris, because I make fun of you. Well, I mean, there is that. So yeah, Julius is 2 clicks, 200 million now. You know. So trap plate was a good idea there. So I mean, if you like overkill, trap plate. The trap plate is the best one in general, I think. Exactly. There's lots of boost to trap stuff. That's why it's good. But traps take time to resolve. That's the downside. You can make Showboat LA Knight good with the trap plate as well. If you guys want to, mark out for LA Knight, you can make him pretty decent. I think this I actually haven't ran. I just in concept. Yep, I know. Yeah, it's gonna be more, Alan, very soon. With the vitality you can get on the tier 3 medals and all of them being percentage, you're gonna see people over 200 million health. With full gem, probably with close to full gem setups too. Showboats. LA. Nope. No. Mm-hmm. If you have them, Clay, maybe. I haven't really thought about that. What do you want me to try with Zombie Bailey rules? It depends on how they set up, Clay, potentially. Depends what substats you get if they make up for it. I think there's a lot of what ifs there. You know what I mean? It's maybe not the answer you want to hear, but I think there's a lot of what ifs there. It depends on the metal setup. Like if you start putting them together and it makes sense, sure. Doesn't trick Rhea. I mean, you're gonna have to use a sub to make her work, right? Unless I guess you could put a Judgment Day. Silence gems with the new plate. So, not really without a Black Royal Rumble plate. I mean, I don't know why you'd play Bailey that way when she does over 100 million the other way, but that seems we can try it. Let me do this and then I'll try it. But I don't think that's probably the bestest is. But we can try it. Her move damage set needs nothing plate wise, so it doesn't really make sense to me. But I'll try it. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, no problem, rules. It's good to have options. You never know. I mean, when you're gonna. Oh, Royal Rumble plate won't go off for sure though, because she's only breaking 28, and you need a cascade, and I don't like relying on getting a cascade. You know what I mean? But we can try it. I just don't think it's gonna. So she converts the silence, so she won't actually hit any of the multiplies, right? Because she's converting all of the silence gems to black, and the multiply gems don't. I mean, when don't I cascade? When I need to, Chris. When I need to. When I need to. We'll try it though. Career. Why do I? There's so many buttons to click. 8 random times 8s. Because, Brother Ray, I just grabbing any zombie. Obviously, the best one to use is Zombie CM Punk. Do you have Zombie CM Punk? I don't. Not very many people do. So I'm trying to avoid using like Zombie CM Punk, Zombie LA, things like that. The two rare zombies. That's why. Any 40%, any zombie coach will work. There's none of these am I trying to show you the absolute tip top that they can do. The 40% yellow on zombie CM Punk won't make that much difference, to be honest. He's either good enough without it. If he's not good enough without it, he won't be good enough with it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So the traps we can kind of use, and it should force all of the multiplies, hopefully mostly over here. So it is a bit risky. So we can also go this route to make sure we get these 2 rows. I'm thinking how many gems? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This sucks. This probably isn't going to be great because it's too big of an area. Probably won't. I probably should have broke those as well. I was more worried about the multiplies. Yeah, that's horrible. Never mind. Can't do that. That won't work right. Nice, Clay. Nice. Mm-hmm. Very nice, Clay. That won't work. The area's too big. Well, too bad. Okay, that sucked. Bailey, huh? Don't think. Okay, so let's see. We got the gem buff is built in, right? Bottom 4 rows into silence, increase your black gem damage. Yeah. Sure. I'm not using a gem defense plate, a gem defense strap. You should always save gem defense straps. If you don't, Gumsy, use whatever strap you have and put all armor medals in him, right? What Clay just said, and you can also use Honky Tonk. Gumsy, yeah, the medal you got, today, you have a tier 6 armor medal today. Hold on. Go to my account. Let me show you what they're talking about. Window capture. Go to your store. Right? Gosh, dang game. Stop with the stuff. Go to your store. What time is it? It's 4:30. And go here. Day 2, free new tier 6 medal. Okay? Claim that. Go to your inbox. Go to your rewards. Mine happened to be armor, right? But it doesn't matter which. Go ahead and claim it. Let's not eat the new medals. I need to get them out of my inventory before I do something stupid. Yeah. You should also watch my other video I did today on medals, Gumsy. It's going to help you. You'll definitely want to watch it. What am I doing? I'm doing this. So any of the tier 6s you get, Gumsy, let's go. Doesn't matter which armor one you got. So today you can see it. I have an armor, a Fury, right? Watch what happens when you max its level. 80% all gem defense. So you put that on, you're already at 80%. Oh, shiznit. So like 150% move defense. Like they're crazy. So yeah, I mean, you should have at least one by now. You can see I haven't got any move damage medals yet. So sad panda. But yeah, and you can easily get to 100% defense now, right? Yeah. What else was I in the middle? Oh, we were looking at Bailey. Uh, eh. So I guess you run Bailey hybrid. Um, because you're not going to want to choose, right? There's no way you want to choose. So if you want to run the plate, you still run Bailey hybrid, I would say. Hey, Platinum Patrick. How are you, bud? But now you're going, so you're still doing this and Santa. You're all right, Gumsy. You're all right, bud. It's new stuff, so it all changed just recently. I don't expect people to know it right away, right? Just whatever. I'll just put Zombie LA on. I don't care right now. So first, just the plate. The silent. Oh, I get why you're asking about the silence plate because it is the cheapest one with the botch plate. So, I mean that makes more sense to me. But then you'd still use a black move damage medal, right? So you're still gonna get a decent amount of move damage. Um, anyway, but now you'll also get some gem damage too. Just for fun, we'll put her plate on. Sure. You got 2 armor and 3 takedown. Nice. I have some good news for you, Alan. Is those 12k flat guys are not, most of the time they're not very useful at gold. That's the good news. Um I doubt they will because they're a lot of the flats are like special ones, so I kind of doubt they will anytime soon. But you never know, they might. And also the reason the MP trainers are in there is so that new players can get them right away. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I would say in addition to is better than swapping them out. Yeah, you're doing the wrong tour, Zandel. I'll show you, bud. See, this is the problem if we don't Cascade, like we just don't get any extra gems, right? So it doesn't really work on Bailey without a gem chucking plate to accompany it. And then, you know, so now you're also locked into a Royal Rumble, a black Royal Rumble plate. Do them all on normal, Zandel. Go here. And if you look at them, you just go do 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 do. Here, normal, not you. Here, do nah. Here, yeah, bronze tour. Just do it on normal. Use Sean. He's the easiest one to do them with. If you haven't, you have him, Zandel. I don't know if you have him leveled up or not. Woo! Woo! And now we should have that one done. Oh, I doubt we will for very long. They'll just put the only reason Clay is this one they didn't have straps on them, right? So they didn't have straps on them. That's why. That's this one, right? See, 104. Yep, and then just do one on the silver and one on the gold. Do it on normal. I know normal works. I assume all of them do, but I know normal works. Yeah, the first one is 4 times. Yeah. What's up, Sako? So, boss, no skill plates, right? Let me switch over to my account if we're going to talk boss. No skill plates. Yellow. 7 times bigger multiplies. 500% silence gem damage. Interesting. No, Gumsy, I haven't. I have not been Homatone. So you're gonna need a shield breaker. I can't remember who my shield breaker was. Somebody that I'm not going to use now at gold. Cora. But not a shield. I mean a thing. Probably have to use a thing. I don't know who I'll put it on. I don't even know if I have enough to level it up. Let me see. Boss breaker. I do 980k, just enough to level up unfreeze. But let's see. I do want to sort this by talent too. Bigger multiplies. Chelsea works. Boy, this is not looking groovy. Sherry's an okay option, sure. Rhea is okay. Yeah, but Rhea won't recycle. You're going to want no plates in place, so you're going to want people that can recycle. Molly will be good. That will be good. Shotzi does do yellows and multiplies. So you won't have a plate, and she's going to have trouble cycling through it. So my thought process is kind of like this. Um, I can keep growing the gem damage a little bit here with this one. She already hits for like 60 million-ish. The multiplies are buffed. So it makes sense to me. This one, I think I'll probably do that. Because she'll destroy a bunch of gems too. The gem color doesn't really matter. You just have to break 250. May recycles, which I like, and would grow her gem damage pretty well. Third female boss battle. And breaks a bunch of gems too. So I think I like May for me. And in this slot, I'm tempted, very tempted. In fact, let me see. Mm-hmm. Mm. She won't grow her damage, though. No plates don't work, so she won't grow her damage. So it's more about breaking fast, actually. Because plates won't grow the damage. It has to be buffs. No, we don't know the health yet. Indy could, yeah, Indy probably is good, because she will just hit so hard. But then she goes back and has to choose, right? So I don't like the having to choose on the way back. Liv as a buff will grow her damage consistently. I feel like Liv is probably, much as I hate to say this, probably the right play on the defensive one. Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Also, first time through, I have to use powerhouses or techs. So I will use Raquel. First time through, probably. I don't have to, but I choose to. Oh no, I'll use Charlotte. I don't think it's insane. I mean, we don't know the boss's specifics yet. It just is what it is, you know? I mean, like, so to be honest, I don't think it's I don't know the boss's health. Maybe it will suck. But you're gonna want neutralize or the shieldy thingy and the heal. But basically, you're just gonna need unfreeze. 250 gems will be broken very fast. This is not a hard boss if you have some healing and an unfreeze. You can kind of use whoever as long as you got those things. Yeah, it's not a hard boss. You just have to think. Would New Asuka be decent? Does she have yellow gems? Pretty sure she has yellow gems. Um, that are buffed and is going to grow the damage. Yes, New Asuka will be very good. New Asuka will be very, very good. Probably one of the better ones. But yeah, I think Liv will be strong. Yep. You can get so this is one of those guys where if you have someone like Becky, the triple black is not great because the boss doesn't break the gems, right? Hall of Fame Molly will be good, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But you have to. She won't be as good as Liv because you have to swipe to activate the jugs. So Becky, keep in mind the boss won't break any traps, so that's kind of a no go. It won't affect Dakota's, because no drip plate involved, right? So you know, you really want to look for people with built-in buffs that can recycle. Yeah, if you don't have Liv, Hall of Fame Molly is a great choice. Mm. But look for people that recycle naturally too. Absolutely, you're gonna want to do that. So, and no choosing. I don't think it'll be an easy boss because people struggle when they can't Hulk smash it. But I don't think it's gonna be you're not able to overcome. You just need to set up right, you know? Doesn't seem like it'll be turn one. No. You don't get Textina from Showdown. Showdown is for Asuka. You get Texina through doing collecting of your shards and stuff, right? So the Showdown doesn't feed Cena. The month long where you collect all the different shards and is what feeds Cena. They're not related. This one. You only have to collect 1,800 over 3,000 shards. Um, what the point of the showdown is to get midweek prize wall currency and recruit Asuka earlier with spending less. So that's why you take Cena up to do it. And you don't have to take him 6-star gold. By the way, mine is 6-star silver. And I finished highly in all of them with a 6-star silver. Thanks, bud. Hold on. I gotta check messages real quick. Okay. Right, so mine is silver. And you'll find a bunch of stuff, like, especially at the start. Oh! Well, look at that. You start at 2,000 because it carries over now. Hey. I don't have any plates on mine. Blue is up in Showdown. Yeah, it's just extra bonus if you want to put effort into it for midweek prize wall currency and Asuka shards. That's all. Showdown has nothing to do with Cena, actually. It's just who they're requiring you to use if you want to. But I don't take them gold. I could. I take mine silver and stop there. I definitely could take them gold. Lots of people do that compete in the showdown. It would make it much easier. But I don't. Welcome back, Mike. How are the fuses not beneficial? You still get the Cena fuses. I don't understand how they're not beneficial. They're only not beneficial if you take the him up to gold, right? Otherwise, I think they're very beneficial. In fact, I think the Cena fuses are do what they're supposed to. They're most beneficial to the people that don't have a ton of resources. You know, I think that's the point of it. I don't think it's really for players like me. The 5x5 doesn't. No, this well, so this stays 5x5. They go to six. I think they both go to 6x6. Let me double check. I guess I could just go on the other account, huh? And look. I want to say they both go to 6x6. Yeah, they both go to 6x6. What do you want me to record, Derek? Oh, I didn't even see DJ. Also, it's not worth recording. I just smoke him. It's not hard. I'm on offense. Literally, defense has no advantage. I only lose if I'm stupid. Because I get to go first. It looks like it's refreshing slow again. It used to be, last week it was super fast with the matchmaking. What's going on? Hmm. Hold on. Very curious. No, it's not refreshing quickly today. There's a 26. What's Brad got going on? Is he gold? Oh, come on, Brad. Slow your roll, buddy. So I'm not gonna, like, he's got 99 MP. Doesn't really make a ton of sense to attack him, probably. Although AI's gonna play him dumb AF. But there's easier stuff, so that would be dumb of me. Did I get Brad twice in a row? F you, Brad. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be refreshing super fast. Mm. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it's you. Did anyone attack me, though? That's too bad. Let's see if this one... What's a new week? It's a new week. We're gonna use... Timmy. You. And... You. Yeah, it looks like no, I have OG drip plate on Macho. OG drip plate on Macho Jack. But Devil's drip is fine. I have OG drip and Yeet. Devil's and Yeet is fine too. So with OG drip, he doesn't need the buff, so he can do 2 moves and win for about 80 to 85k. Um 80 85 million, I'm sorry. And that's about what he'll do with Devil's Yeet combo using the buff as well with the extra move. Both are completely playable. One just uses one less click, right? As you can see, I like my one click when possible. I'm just kind of checking the showdown refresh in the regular weekly because it seems to be working right here, but not on the other one. I like one click, Gumsy. Not gonna lie. I like my one click. I only use it on Macho. Before that, I just let it sit most of the time. It's efficient, Gumsy, so I can go do other things, right? We're gonna raid Professor in just a couple minutes. He's got giveaways. You guys can go win some crap. Um, Thoughts on stuff today so far, guys? Yeah, this mode I'm not having any problems. Let's just see. I was gonna see if somebody's gonna be cute here with a new special strap or something. Prize wall's gonna be tough. So, hey Gumsy, if you have 20 seconds faster on 7 characters, how much is that? It's 140 seconds. That's like 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes of brawl in feud. How many brawls do you do in feud? That's a lot of time, man. That's a lot of time. I mean, you're old like me. We're gonna die soon. We care about our time. That's more time for me to go do whatever I want to do. I mean, it is harsh, but it's probably true. Yeah, matchmaking seems to be good in the weekly showdown. Or the daily. No issues at all. Yeah, I'll take an extra hour. Sleep. Yeah, there you go. You're still young. I have even less time here. I mean, yeah. We none of us probably have as much time as we want, right, Gumsy? Either that or we have way more time than we want, one or the other, depending on the day, I suppose. Yeah, this is how the Nodo was working last week, and you can see like I had no issues finding people higher than me the whole way, right? This I didn't even have to refresh when I'm out of energy now, but fair enough, Gumsy. Fair enough. So I don't know what's going on. It looks like there's some. Hopefully, it's fixed for the midweek that starts tomorrow from the Cena showdown. Um, cause yeah, that's some bull crap. All right, let's raid Professor, guys. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. I don't know if I will stream on my channel tomorrow. Depends how life goes. Thanks, Chris. I may or may not. Right. Yeah, Mike. The new plates are cool. The prize well in general, I think, is great. Yeah, I'm done. No problem, rules. Take care, Gumsy. I think it's gonna be tough choices. I'm not sure what's the best, right? Like, I really want the moments for now. But long term, the plates seem like a better choice. I'll probably grab the botch for Naomi. A lot of time to think about it, though. No problem. Thank you, guys. A lot of time to think about it. I don't know. It's gonna be tough choices on the prize wall, I think. Which, I don't know. I have to think about it. That's the hard part, Chris. That's the really hard part. Same thing with the moments. If the moments rotate into the midweek prize wall, I'm gonna feel like a douchebag. Like, you know, if tomorrow or next month the Austin Milk Truck moment's in there, or the Hall of Fame one's in there, I feel like the Hall of Fame one is not as likely to go because it's Hall of Fame. So I think I'll probably prioritize that one. Yeah, right, Alan. No, it's you can't make the perfect choice. I think we just have to make the best choice we can at the moment, and then not. You're welcome, Jack. And then not. Hindsight's 2020, right? Just make a good choice that improves your roster one way or the other, and go have some fun with it. Because so much stuff, if you wait too long, yeah, exactly. What's best for your roster at the time. Otherwise, if you wait too long, you never have anything when it's good anyway. You know? And who knows what happens tomorrow? You make the wrong choice anyway. You know, I like you get you. It was like when we had that run of techs, right? You're like, man, all right, I got Tech Cody. I'm gonna level him up. Oh man, Dusty hits a little bit harder. I'm gonna level him up. Oh man, here comes the Miz. Look how hard the Miz hits. And then after the Miz, we get Ilya, we get Shredder, we get Mercy, and then like, how do you even know? And now we have Hogan. You're just like, dude, Tex went from there was hardly any to it's stacked. Powerhouse got loaded overnight too, so you never know what's gonna happen, right? Your first raid, right? Julius in a row. Yeah, I forgot Julius even. It's crazy. So hindsight's 2020. You just do the best you can at the time. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace.